Hello everyone, welcome to my channel that I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. WWE Nikki Bella has spent 10 years in WWE both pre- and post-motherhood and has opened up about how being a parent changed her in the ring. On Cody Rhodes' What Do You Want to Talk About podcast, Nikki shared that while she previously sought fame, glory, and championship gold for herself, her focus now is solely on her 4-year-old son Mateo. I definitely think that everything for sure gets motivated to provide for your child. I think things that you didn't have in your childhood or your life, like you want to provide for them. It's so weird to be focused on education, health, like all the things college fund. I do all that. I'm really big with all that. One way Nikki is providing for Mateo outside of the ring is as the producer of a range of wines alongside her sister. For Nikki, being able to produce a product she's passionate about is matched only by the fun she has hosting tastings. Lots of wine coming from Bree and I. And then what I've really fallen in love with is hosting shows. Yeah, I really love hosting. So I've gotten to work with a lot of badass people in the industry. Whether she's in the ring of the vineyard, everything Nikki Bella accomplishes in work today is to benefit her son. With her recent return to the ring, it remains to be seen if more gold is in store for the WWE Hall of Famer. For over a decade, Nikki Bella stood at the center of the squared circle, a fearless competitor, an empowering icon, and a dominant force in WWE history. But today, her championship gold takes on a different form. Bedtime kisses, preschool pickups, and tiny sneakers on hardwood floors. Now a mother to her 4-year-old son Mateo, Nikki has traded title reigns for toddler routines, and in doing so, she's found a brand new purpose. In a candid conversation on Cody Rhodes' What Do You Want to Talk About podcast, Nikki opened up about the evolving chapters of her life, from wrestling under bright lights to building a wine empire with her sister Bree, to navigating motherhood in the public eye. No longer chasing the spotlight for herself, Nikki is writing her most important storyline yet, as a devoted mom, a businesswoman, and a woman evolving beyond the ring. To understand Nikki Bella's present, you have to revisit her past, and what a past it's been. Nikki and her twin sister Brie Bella made their WWE debut in 2008 and quickly became game changers. As the Bella twins, they redefined what women in wrestling could be: glamorous, athletic, magnetic, and capable of main eventing. Nikki, in particular, would go on to hold the WWE Divas Championship twice. Her second reign still stands as the longest in the title's history. Whether delivering sharp promos or putting on physically demanding performances, she became a fixture of WWE's Divas era, and later a key figure during the women's evolution. But even with all that success, Nikki admits her motivations back then were different. Before Mateo, everything was about me, what I could achieve, the titles I wanted, the fame I was chasing, she said. Now, everything I do is for him. Becoming a mother redefined Nikki's identity, not just personally, but professionally. During the podcast, she described how parenthood shifted her values, her focus, and the way she approached her career. As a young wrestler, she was fiercely ambitious, driven by passion, pride, and a hunger to prove herself. But today, she says her motivation is all about providing stability, love, and opportunity for her son. I think things you didn't have in your childhood, or things you wish you had, you want to give your child, she shared. Now, I think about education, about health, about setting up a college fund, all the things that never crossed my mind before. Her voice, normally bold and commanding in the ring, softened during this part of the interview. It's clear that Nikki takes her role as a mother seriously, just as seriously as she took every match, promo, and headline feud of her WWE career. Motherhood may have changed Nikki, but didn't slow her down. Alongside her sister Bree, Nikki has carved out a new career path in entrepreneurship, and it's one that keeps her connected to her passions. One of her proudest ventures? Bonita Bonita Wine, the brand she and Brie launched to much fanfare. What started as a passion project for two wine-loving sisters has grown into a thriving business, one that Nikki says helps her express a whole new side of herself. "We've got lots of wine coming from Brie and I," she said, "but what I've really fallen in love with is hosting. I love doing tastings, meeting people, and talking about the product." For Nikki, wine isn't just a business, it's a lifestyle. It represents celebration, connection, and storytelling, values that resonate deeply with someone who spent years telling stories through wrestling. The brand's growing success has also helped Nikki financially support Matteo's future, another reminder of how deeply intertwined her business and parenting priorities have become. Though Nikki has been focused on business and motherhood, wrestling has never fully left her heart. And recently, fans were treated to a surprise: Nikki's return to the ring. Whether it was a one-off appearance or a signal of more matches to come remains unclear, but the return was symbolic. It showed that while her priorities may have shifted, her identity as a performer is still intact. "Wrestling gave me everything," Nikki said. "The confidence, the platform, the fan base, even my business success and media opportunities all started in the ring." Still, she's open about the challenges of returning to wrestling as a mother. The training, the travel, the time away, it's not the same as it once was. "Now, every minute I spend away from Matteo, I have to ask myself if it's worth it," she explained. And sometimes the answer is no. Nikki Bella has always been a master of reinvention. From WWE diva to reality TV star, Total Bellas, Total Divas, from athlete to executive, and now from performer to parent, Nikki has worn many hats, and each one has taught her something new. She's honest about the pressures of balancing everything, especially in the public eye. "It's hard," she admitted. "Being a mom is already a full-time job. Add in business meetings, filming, appearances, it gets overwhelming. But I try to remind myself that it's okay not to do it all at once." Her vulnerability is refreshing, especially in an industry that often demands constant perfection and hustle. Nikki wants her fans to know it's okay to evolve, to step back, to shift gears, even if it means walking away from something you once loved. At the core of everything Nikki does now is one person, Matteo. Every match, every tasting event, every late-night business call, it's all for her son's future. And while Nikki's name will forever be etched in WWE history, she says her greatest title will always be, "He's my world. Everything I do for him," she said. In Matteo, Nikki sees a second chance, not to relive her past, but to build a better future. One that's filled with love, support, and opportunities she never had growing up. "I want him to grow up knowing he can chase his dreams, just like I did. But I also want to be there every step of the way." Nikki Bella's journey is far from over. At 40, she's still evolving, still exploring new passions, and still chasing greatness, but on her own terms. Whether she's pouring wine, raising her son, or stepping back into the ring, Nikki brings her signature fierceness, fearlessness, and flair. And if her past is any indication, her future will be just as powerful. "Life changes you," she said, "but I think that's the beautiful part. I'm not who I was when I debuted in WWE, and I don't want to be. I'm stronger now, smarter, more grounded, and I think that's the real win." Fans eager for more Nikki Bella content don't have to wait long. Between upcoming wine launches, potential hosting gigs, and new family-centered content in the works, Nikki has hinted at multiple projects on the horizon. There's even buzz about the Bella twins possibly returning for a future WWE cameo, perhaps to crown the next generation of divas turned superstars. "Never say never," Nikki teased. "But for now, I'm happy where I am."